Welcome to Allie's Attic, where you never know what kind of surprise you'll find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is, well, actually two. We're going to hear from Giselle, who is a 22-year-old singer-songwriter, musician in Los Angeles, California, and also Mike Martinez, who is a 27-year-old singer-songwriter in Los Angeles, California. The reason they're together is because they're a powerhouse couple, people. Beyonce, Jay-Z, I'm just saying. I met them on Up Live, which is a streaming app, which, my God, I'm so glad that I found you guys on there because you're amazing. And there's tons of talent on there. Plus, we've become friends, which is even a bonus. I love having people on that I actually have a connection with. So I'm going to hand it off to you guys. Giselle, first, you tell me your story.
Well, like you said, I'm a singer, songwriter, and musician. I've been playing piano since I was 5. I've been singing since about 4 years old. Music's always been my main thing. A lot of people don't know that I also play other instruments such as violin, ukulele, and guitar and drums. But my main thing has always just been singing and writing. It's been a way to convey my message, which I have a few messages. Like, I really want peace in the world. I also want love and positivity. But of course, with real life experiences, I'm going to write some sad songs here and there. And when I do write those, I do hope that it connects with someone who's gone through like the same experiences I have, in hopes of helping people. So for me, music has always been my outlet to help myself and also to like connect with other people. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, and we moved here about almost going on 2 years now. So it's been a great move. I moved out here. I was nervous. I didn't have a job, but had to take the risk. I worked in retail for a few months, and then I got hooked up with a really good manager, and the rest is history. So.
And Mike?
Nice. So for me, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I got started in the music world probably when I was about like 7 or 8. I got like my first drum set, and I thought I was gonna be like the coolest drummer in the world. And then when I got into high school, though, I like got into guitar, and that kind of took over as my primary instrument. And then after that, I went through like a couple of different bands in school and stuff like that. And then I got an opportunity to play guitar for a bigger artist, so I moved to Nashville, Tennessee. And when I was in Nashville, I went to like a lot of singer-songwriter like writing rounds where people just like kind of sit there and they go through their songs one by one, tell the stories. So that kind of really like opened the doors for songwriting for me, I guess. So that kind of, all those experiences just kind of like morphed into like one big thing, which I would say about 3 years ago, I took a step away from playing guitar from other people and went into the solo artist world. So yeah, that's where I am now.
And you sing as well. Like you toured across the country, doing acoustic sets, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I've got an in here before you guys even get to hear their songs. I've heard both of them sing, and I gotta say they are very, very good at what they do, and they pull you in. And Giselle, you rival Christina Aguilera, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey. I mean, your voice, oh my God, is amazing. I just love coming in there and listening to you sing. And one great thing about Giselle is you can go into when she's live streaming, which I don't know if everybody's aware of what that is, but it's the new thing now. You go into her broadcast and you just throw out a song and she sings it for you, whether she really kind of knows it or doesn't know it, and she's just amazing. And then Mike is such a laid back dude. I'm just saying. You go into his broadcasts. One of the things I love about you, Mike, is how humble you are. You have such a great gift, and you're so good at what you do, and you're so calming, and you're just like chill. And when people ask you to do songs and play guitar and stuff, you're just like, okay, well, I'll try this, and no, well, okay, I'll try this song. And I'm like, why do you don't say try? You are doing it. You're amazing, and you just bring me back to. I mean, the 70s when singer-songwriters were a huge, huge hit, and you just have that vibe, and I love watching you. I could sit in your stream and just chill for like the entire time you're on there. Now, talk about where each of you are planning on going now. Like, what are your plans? What are are you going on tour? Any concert dates? I know, Giselle, you've now been verified on Spotify, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Congratulations. So yeah, Giselle, tell me what your plans are, and then Mike, you can tell me what your plans are.
Well, for public plans, I guess I'm gonna continue live streaming for as long as I can. I have some stuff that's in the works that's kind of just closed information, but it's the next big step for me and what I want to do with my career. I can hint at it a little bit. It's about being signed and like from there moving on further. So as of right now, I'm kind of in like this. What's like a good word? I don't know, but in this like medium thing where it's like I want to go out and do shows, but we're still working on meetings and stuff. So for me, my version of shows right now is just live streaming. But hopefully, once we can work something out, I can be out doing a few shows at least in the summertime. But if not, hopefully a full bang will happen in the summer, and then I can go do shows in the fall. So that's where I'm at right now.
Well, and I'm really hoping you come to Canada. I'm just saying because I'd love to meet you guys. And you work with Terrell Jackson, right? That is who you're working with right now. Okay, perfect. Now, Mike, what are your plans? I know some of them got a little bit derailed this summer, but what are your plans now going forward?
Yeah, so I guess my main focus right now is just creating music, and working on like a bigger body of work to put out for people. I also just got together a really great band. So we're in the process of getting a set down, rehearsing and stuff like that. And then hopefully by the end of summer going into fall, getting some tours and stuff lined up and trying to push all the new music that I'm putting out because I haven't been able to tour on it and really play much shows with the newer music that I'm putting out. So that's kind of my plans for the rest of the year is to get back on the road and play the newer stuff and play it with the band this time, not just an acoustic solo set.
Now, you is the band going to be doing EDM music? Is that the direction, or is it still going to be kind of like your songs and
Yeah, that's a good question. So a lot of my music is electronic. It's like very poppy. So for my live sets, it's gonna be still the same kind of music. It's gonna be all those same songs, but it's gonna be a little bit more of like a rock concert aspect. So a lot of the tracks and a lot of the stems are gonna be pulled out, and we're gonna replace them with like real instruments, like with guitar and drums and stuff. So, but it's still gonna be the same songs and still have the same effect.
awesome? And I know, Giselle, you're going to be doing pop and R&B music, which your voice suits like incredibly well. Okay, so now because you guys have both been doing this like from a young age, I mean, Mike, you didn't really start singing till you were 21, but you sounds like you've been singing forever. Giselle, you did start like way younger.
Started in the shower.
Oh, pardon?
Started in the shower probably when I was about 15. Never public though.
You know what? I bet you there's so many singers that started in the shower. I'm just saying. At least you sound really well outside the shower because I've heard people sing in the shower. And some of them should not sing, period. But anyways, okay, because you guys have both been doing this for a while, and you've got experience under your belts, even though, I mean, Mike, you're 27, Giselle, you're 22. If you had any kind of advice to give a new artist that was just starting out, or even an artist that's already out there, Giselle, we'll start with you. What kind of advice do you think you'd give them?
I would say never give up on your dream. There's going to be a lot of people that won't support you, but you'll come to find there's actually a lot of people, sometimes strangers, that are really supportive. And that's the people you really have to focus on and focus on yourself and remember why you're doing what you're doing. There was a time I was like, oh, I want to give up. And I was just doing like coffee shop shows, which there's nothing wrong with them, but I was just kind of like, is this all I'm ever going to be musically? And I was really having second thoughts about it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just not in the right place. I need to move. So sometimes you have to just take like, you have to make big steps, but it's definitely worth it, and you have to take risks. But that's what this industry is about. But as long as you don't lose sight of why you're doing what you're doing, and who you are as a person, and who you want to be musically, I think the rest of it it'll work out. Like the way is already paved. You just have to walk the right path and make the right choices. Because especially in this industry, there's a lot of pressure for certain things. But as long as you stay focused on why you even started in the first place, I think that's the best advice I can give is just stay focused and be yourself.
Great advice. Very great. Mike, how about you?
Yeah, so I mean, like what Giselle said, like definitely remember why you got started in it in the first place. Because I know a lot of people that have kind of lost track, going down the road. of fame and all that stuff, and it just kind of the lines get blurred real easily, like when you go down there. So just remember to stay humble. Why you got into it in the first place? The music industry, just really anything in the entertainment industry, is just there's a lots of ups and downs. Like sometimes there's more ups and sometimes there's more downs, but you just gotta keep going. And you know the people that believe in you are the people that keep you going, and all the haters and stuff like that. You know, there's gonna be those in anything that you do in life. So you just gotta see past that. But
Yeah.
really, I mean, it's just um, yeah, you just gotta keep pushing. And if you know that this is what you want with your life and this is what you're meant to be doing, then keep pursuing it. You know, that's kind of how I see it.
That's good advice. I like that you talked about the getting bigger than you are, ego things. The fame getting to you, because it unfortunately happens to a lot of people. And it's it's sad because there's some really talented singers that started out and maybe got a little bigger than they should have. I mean, in their mind, and kind of ruined it for themselves. So I'm glad that you guys are both very grounded. From the time I've met you to now, like you've always seemed very grounded, and I think that's really important. So I'm glad you guys touched on both those things. And yeah, never give up. You're gonna hear no a lot, right? Just keep
Oh,
going. So this is going to be worldwide. So before I start with the songs and anything, I just want, if you guys want to say anything to like anybody in the entire world, what do you think you guys would say? Like, first off, I'm going to be putting up their websites on my website. Everybody knows that I do that. You're going to be able to link right to them. I want to see them get booked all over the place. And I'm huge in the UK for some reason, which I'm very, very happy about because I'm Scottish. But anyways, so I'm just putting it out there that, if you want to get in touch with them, I'm going to put their websites up there. So yeah, and Canadians, if you're listening, because I know that now a lot of you are, thanks to the Jets, please get them here so I can meet them. Anyways, so what would you guys like to say to the world?
Coming for you.
That was awesome. Mike?
no, I mean, I think for me, there's so many places in the world that I dream of visiting and going to. So hopefully, like one day, the goal is to be able to go everywhere that I want to go and meet people that support me, not just in our country, but every other country as well. So
Awesome.
Amazing thank you to those people.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Giselle, what song are we going to hear from you?
We're going to hear my first song I ever recorded with Terrell Jackson. It's called Nothing's Better Than Us.
And it's a beautiful song. Mike, what are we going to hear from you?
the song that you're gonna hear from me is called "On My Own," featuring my good friend The Ready Set.
Okay. Now, I also want you guys to mention the song you guys did together. Tell everybody the name and where they can find it because it is a beautiful song.
Okay, so this is old, but we did it in 2013, 2014. It's called Just Try, and if you type it into Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, etc., you can find it. It's also on YouTube. So just type in Just Try and then my name, Giselle, because my name is listed first for some reason. But it will pop right up and it will say Giselle and Mike Martinez.
Okay, and I urge everybody to go listen to it. It's a beautiful song. We've listened to it quite a few times. And as Giselle mentioned, you can find them on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, everywhere you can pretty much download music. You'll be able to find Giselle and Mike. As well, Giselle's website is itsgisellemusic.com. Mike's is MikeMartinezmusic.com. Like I said, it'll be up on my website. You can just click on each link and go directly to their website, find out more stuff about them, find out how you can book them. I'm going to keep saying that because I want you guys booked to come here. And also how to purchase music and to also listen to, a lot of other music, and it'll keep you updated on what they're doing and where they're going. So you guys, thank you so much for coming on. As soon as like I said, I've only been on Up Live for 3 months now. It's only the second live streaming app I've been on, and I'm not even going to talk about the other one because it's not worth it. I absolutely love this streaming app. The talent on there is amazing. That's where I found both of you guys, and as soon as I found you, I'm like, you guys got to come on my show. So thank you so much for coming on, especially together, because like I said, I think you guys are both individually going to go really far, but I think if you ever decide to collaborate again, you guys complement each other really well. You sound great together. I'm just saying. Everybody's going to find out when they go and listen to their song. And yeah, go on YouTube as well. You can find them on there. So you guys, thank you. And I'll probably be talking to you in a little while, but thanks, and you guys take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me on the Allie's Attic Show. Keep checking my website because you never know what kind of surprises you'll find in my attic. Cheers!